there's a couple, so man and wife. I guess both are deceased. They ran upstairs, so I need to get upstairs. Okay, I don't know where they went. I think they're hiding in a closet. I think he died before she did.
I just got a call from my old friend, journalist Lou Hebert. Now, he said he found something that may help my case. He tells me a teenage girl died in a lake less than a mile from Brooke's house. At first, everyone thought it was a drowning. That is, until it started to look like a murder. Well, Lou, it's good to see you again. Thanks for helping me out on another case. So before we get to the drowning, what do we know about this victim?
Her name was Molly Pedelinker. She was 15 at the time. She was born and raised here in Euclid. At the time, she was dating a guy by the name of John McKay. He was 7 years her senior. He was 22 years of age.
Okay, Lou, so let's get to the drowning. What happened?
Well, it happened on June 7th, 1928. John and Molly were right here at Euclid Beach. They took a rowboat out into the lake. A few hours later, the rowboat comes back to the beach and it's overturned.
Okay, so can I assume they had a search party?
Yeah, they started looking for them, but they didn't find anything right away. But about 2 weeks later, a fisherman happened upon a body of a woman. She was wrapped in fisherman's line, and then they determined it was, in fact, Molly.
Okay.
But they never found John, and it was presumed that he had drowned as well. Here's a picture of her, an article at the time.
All right, so when did they start considering this a murder?
Molly's sister gets a letter, very strange letter that's expressing sympathy and some guilt over Molly's death. And interestingly enough, it's signed by a fictitious author. Well, police decide to reopen the case now, and they put out a citywide search for John McKay. Here's an article on it right there.
All right, so did they ever find this guy?
No, they looked for about a year and a half. And John McKay has never been found.
It's very strange, this story. I'm more on the side of there's a little foul play here.
I would tend to agree. He probably found a new life somewhere.
Yeah. The killer guy hides his victim down here. This is where he likes to keep the lady. She did not get buried. He left her outside and she rotted really quick. This dude killed her, and he thinks nobody knew about this. But here, he keeps her, and he keeps burying her and burying her and burying her. All I hear from him is stay dead, stay dead, stay dead, stay dead. He just wants her to be quiet and disappear. Because he doesn't want her telling everybody anything about her being murdered, I think, by him.